Guys, there is trouble in Manchester. There is no time for greetings. They want to kill our boy. Mason Greenwood has received death threats in Spain. The fans of Real Sociedad in their 1-0 draw against Getafe were calling him a rapist. That he has had, we're used to that. But some of them were saying, die. Guys, it's happening. They want him dead. We need to save Mason Greenwood. We need to save our boy. Guys, we can't sit here, keep quiet, pretend to love Manchester United, pretend to be men of God, pretend to be good people, yet we are just going to sit back, fold our arms as our own. A boy we are chanting for scoring beautiful goals back then. We saw him as the future of Manchester United. We loved him. He's on loan. He's in exile. He's not happy. He's not happy. They want him dead now. They are calling for his death. The coach of Getafe has called upon La Liga to enter into these matters. First, it was fellow players. Jude Bellingham was saying, a fellow English player in the game against Getafe, it is reported he was again shouting to him, calling him a rapist. He said, I don't want to deal with him. They were investigating him. Greenwood said, it's okay, leave him. Now the fans are chanting, die. They want him dead, guys. We've seen it before. Football supporters have killed players. They have done it before. What will you do, guys? Let's not be the hypocrites, guys. We go to in our beds when we are going to sleep. We kneel, go down on our knees and pray to God, to Jesus Christ, the Savior, or to Allah, to come down and watch over us in our sleeps. But guys, don't be the prayer hypocrites that Jesus Christ spoke about in Matthew chapter 6. They're saying they come to me praying, but their hearts don't care. Their hearts are bad. God sees the heart. If we have the hearts for people, for humankind, guys, we should know that our boy is in trouble and we can't keep quiet. These are times where the man above has blessed us with very many ways to make our voice heard. Guys, go down in this video, go in the comment section, share it, like it, share your super stickers, do whatever you want, become a member, do anything you want to, but let your voice be heard that we need Mason Greenwood back. Who can save him? He is our boy. We bought this boy. God gifted him with the talent. Manchester United made him. He is an academy boy. I saw people getting happy about Sheamus when he came on as a substitute in the last 9 minutes. He's trending now, and people are saying he's reminding them of Mason Greenwood. Now, this is exactly what I'm saying. Years ago, you were feeling the same way about Greenwood. Now, if these kids also make errors, just one mistake like this, and you exile them like that to go and die elsewhere, is that who we are? Guys, we are, you guys, there are some people who pretend to be people who know God, you're Christians. Now, guys, honestly, let me tell you, even in the Bible, the God we serve is a forgiving God. He could forgive David, King David, who went and slept with the wife of one of his army men, Uriah, and killed him after taking his wife. He even ordered him to be killed. David thought he was done, but God himself forgave him. Who are we? Who are we who claim to pray to the same God, not to forgive Greenwood for a mistake he could have done? He's not even found guilty for the mistake. King David was guilty for killing. He did not even deny. He was guilty for killing Uriah. But this boy is even acquitted. He's not guilty of anything. He's free. He's with the same girlfriend. They have a child, but people want to kill him in pretense that they care so much about the girl. Guys, these are racists. We are not going to let the racists shine. Racism is a thing of the past. These are the racists who would not want to see Mason Greenwood prosper. Guys, it's us to save him. If you cause trouble, and if you are in trouble and your own cannot support you, who will? Who will support you? Are we going to sit here and just watch on as Mason Greenwood dies in exile? Think about the mental health of this boy. I run a mental health organization, Uplift. For me, I'm imagining what goes on in this boy's head when he goes to sleep in the night. Guys, you're going to sit back. If you wake up, let me give you a scenario. If you woke up tomorrow and Mason Greenwood was found dead in his house, will you be happy? Will you sleep and have good dreams, nice dreams in your house? Then over the weekend, go enjoy Manchester United and cheer when Sheamus scores and keep shouting that Kobe Maino is such a gem when their story is the story of Mason Greenwood. You didn't do nothing. These racists won't say a thing. None of the English media, no one is talking about it. But this boy is receiving death threats. Death threats, guys. This is life. The life of a 21-year-old boy, a 22-year-old boy who was seen as the future of Manchester United. And somehow you're silent. Guys, we have an opportunity. There is Sir Jim Ratcliffe here. He came and gave us hope. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you've brought hope in this club. You said that you will be open to a return. You seem to be sensible. You said it yourself that you will you will make your decision. This is your decision to make. You're in charge of the football at Man United. You will make your decision based on reason, not emotions. Honestly, the boy is in exile. He grew up in England, in the UK. That's his home, in Manchester. He loves Manchester. The fans of Manchester United love him. Go into this post here. Go watch this video in the comment section and see. I can bet, even before as I record this, I know for a fact 99.99% of the comments here will want Mason Greenwood back. Did he kill anyone? Is he a murderer? Why is he receiving death threats in exile? And Man United somehow cannot say a thing. He's on loan. He's a United player. We cannot just move on like that when our own is being threatened because by haters. Football fans are funny. Football fans can do anything. That's how crazy some of these hooligans are. There is a lot of hooliganism in football that it's just not a FIFA thing. It's not a La Liga thing. The coach of Getafe is calling on La Liga to intervene. This is not a La Liga issue. This is Man United to run. Man United should be running to save their boy, their child that they groomed, that they mentored, that oh goodness, guys, Greenwood is in trouble. Let me read for you the report. You might think I'm concocting stories, guys. This was days ago, by the way. I first wanted to verify it. That's why I didn't give it time. I said, let me wait and see if this English media is going to say a thing about it. Listen, after Getafe's 1-0 draw, during Getafe's 1-0 draw with Real Sociedad, that was on Sunday. On Sunday, Manchester United Loanee understood to have been called a rapist and told to die by some our supporters. This is not the first time this 22-year-old boy has been on the receiving end of this fan abuse, and players as well. The manager, Bordalas, came out and said, guys, La Liga, take action before they kill the boy. Guys, should we wait for them to send us a dead body and Manchester United will pretend to write a eulogy about him? Is that what we are waiting for? This is what he said, the Getafe manager. I don't have much to say. It is unacceptable. This is not the first time this has happened to us, and we must take action. Like what happened in the game against Sevilla. They keep doing this stuff to this boy. It is okay. It is okay. They can use him, call him a rapist. But if they are talking life, death, guys, there is death, and you're still here folding your arms. You're waiting for this boy to be killed. Is that what you want? Guys, do something. Save Greenwood. Save Greenwood. Save Greenwood. As for me, you might unfollow my channel if you don't like what I'm saying. You might block me if you don't like what I'm saying. It's okay. But I will make my voice clear that in this day and age, I came out and stood out and said, whatever Greenwood is going through is unnecessary. We cannot be these people. This is not the United we supported. These are not the values of the Man United we supported. These are racist reasons by a bunch of small section of racists. And you see, not all people are racist, but there's a small section of racists who are making it look impossible, who pretend to be almighty and all perfect, who pretend to be all perfect like they are without sin. This boy is even without sin in the eyes of man because he was acquitted by the court. Sin, judgment is made by the court. There are legal structures to judge. This boy was acquitted by the same girlfriend. People should learn to forgive. If this girlfriend of his, forgave him, who are we to just banish the boy, to keep him in exile where they want to kill him? Will you be happy if they sent us a dead body back to the academy that we are praising now for producing so many good young players, the Kobe Mainos and all these players who are winning now the Premier League under 18? Shall we be happy? Is that what we want? Is that the club we support? Are we just going to keep quiet in this day of social media where you can make your voice heard and it can reach the powers that be? Guys, add your voice, add your voice, add your voice to this, because it's not a joke. This is how they start. This is how they start. You remember that? Okay, I wasn't there. I wasn't born at the time, but of course, I was alive. I was alive. Huh? I read, as a sports guy, I read the stories. You remember in 1994, I was just under 5 years of age at that time, but I read the story that on the 2nd of July 1994, Escobar was murdered in the aftermath of the 1994 FIFA World Cup, reportedly as retaliation for having scored an own goal, which contributed to the team's elimination from the tournament. Guys, these things happen. We've had these stories. Guys, hooligans breaking into rooms of footballers. because they scored against their team or a former player scored against the guys. You had these stories. This is a matter of life and death. Who should protect Greenwood? Can he be protected by Getafe? Can he? He has got to be home. And in Manchester, that's his home. We should be the ones showing the love. He's trending on Twitter, and people are just dropping videos saying, Shelley reminds me of Greenwood. And but the boy is being, in fact, probably some of them don't even know. Why? Because the main media in England is dead. They are not talking about it. Now, if anything happened, God forbid, and this boy was killed, they'll all come up pretending. They'll all be, he will be headlining Sky News, BBC, name them. All these so-called legends of Man United will come up also trying to add a voice because he's dead. Is that what you're waiting for? Guys, we need to save Greenwood. I don't know. Let the man above guide us on how exactly we are going to do this. But the boy is in exile. He needs to be protected. He needs to be protected. He is in the hands of pythons. He's in the hands of pythons now. They hate it because every weekend he's going to destroy them. That's what he does. That's what he was born to do. It's natural for him. He's going to destroy them, and every day they'll get bitter. They'll get bitter. They'll get bitter. They'll get bitter. They'll get bitter because, unfortunately, that's what he will do. He's not even at his 100% best, but he's obliterating La Liga. He's turning La Liga upside down. They hate it because why? Maybe for some they are racist. For those racist, because he's black, because he's good, because he's effortlessly talented, he's gifted. So what do? They will hate on him. Guys, are we going to watch Mason Greenwood be destroyed? Are we going to watch Manchester United fans? That's what's happening. I've given it to you. It's the facts. You may not see this on your main media. I know many of you just want to listen to your so-called legends talking about everything. Well, unfortunately, they won't talk about Greenwood because you know why? Because they are part of the whole thing against him. They are part of it. They are part of it because they can't talk. Their paymaster doesn't want them to talk. Their racist paymaster doesn't want them to talk. So that's why they won't say anything about him. But the boy is suffering there. Maybe you need the wife to record a video saying, guys, save me. I'm okay. Save my husband, because they are together. They are together. They have a baby together. They are getting married. Probably they even got married without publicizing, and this media didn't report about it. The boy is trying to reconstruct his life. He's only 22. He's being threatened because he's good and black by some racists, and we are just watching. Guys, not me. I made my voice heard. I won't be a prayer hypocrite. I won't kneel down on my bed to pray. Yet, in my heart of hearts, I don't care about mankind. I don't care about a 20-year-old kid who could have made a mistake, but the laws of the land forgave him. Everyone around him who cares about him genuinely forgave him, but somehow a certain section of heartless Man United supporters who pretend to be perfect without sin are the first to say he cannot come back at Manchester United. If you look at what he did you hear the audio? Did you listen to the audio? No sense. Save Greenwood. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, please, if you watch this, if it gets to you in some way, save the boy before the worst happens, because now it's becoming a matter of life and death. The Greenwood matter is becoming a matter of life and death. Something ought to be done before we hear tomorrow. We wake up tomorrow to news that either this boy committed suicide because of his mental health, because he cannot, go anywhere freely, because they attacked him and really killed him. Greenwood needs to be helped. He's in exile. We need to help him. And we, as the Man United supporters, the people, Man United as a club, need to be the first to come out at this time and say, we are sorry, we are okay, come back, and then deal with anyone. Protect him jealously. Protect him from anyone who will try to do anything to him. Protect him jealously, because he's our own. It's us. You know your people during the hard times. If your own people distance themselves away from you during the hard times, you know they are not your people. I am for Greenwood. I don't know about the rest of United. I am for Greenwood. My name is Webb. Save Greenwood. Bye.